everyone, happy Friday 13th. We're here at the little Northwest Passage before you head to Alaska on our little Art Deco bridge. That's the brewery to the left, and it's just kind of a little wild Friday the 13th, isn't it? It's kind of, there's one of your little Art Deco totem poles there from days of brewery yore. And this is a rare sight in Ole. This is more of a tumwater truck. And I saw a really strange, in Olympia it used to always say question growth. That was always what you saw in all the Volvos. And it's funny that now you don't see that. And there have been a lot of these crazy bumper stickers around saying carbon tax me, which is bizarre. Who would want to be taxed? Who would want the government to have their money? I mean, how strange. It's like driving around saying spank me or something. So I wonder if these guys are off to Evergreen. Is there going to be some kind of crazy protest? Because you really don't see this type of vehicle in this town. This is more of a lazy type vehicle. Usually we just have, like I said, these cars that say Bernie, Obama, carbon tax me, coexist, whatever that means. Look at over there. Yes, we've got some little cherry blossoms among our little beauty place here. There's a sharp cliff down that way, and we're coming up to the freeway that's below it, so maybe we could see a little bit of it. So there's that way, and then there's that way.
We're also coming up to Lincoln Options Parliamentary.
Yeah, we're coming up to Lincoln Options, which is a strange something in and of itself. We'll go down some of these side streets sometimes because they're quite fun. I cannot keep up with the flag guy. He's going over the speed limit and everything. But we'll turn into Lincoln Options. We'll turn up here at the Green Frog Grocery. And it's been around since, it's not part of the Keck thing. Although I sort of laughed about it, that it was in this neighborhood and it's the little green frog imagery. It's been around since 1910. And I saw it once in a Chris Farley movie. And the new owner didn't know about that. So he would probably like to see that. But we will head now to Lincoln Options, which is a strange school.
Which I actually went to.
Yep, we've got someone here who went to this school. It had no map of America inside. I don't believe the principal was from the United States. It was this kind of, I'm surprised there's even a flag in front. That's really a bit of a ruse. It was this very anti-American, just really strange, school. It was part of the public school district, but the school district here has been, well, hijacked, I would say, although this school goes even further than all the others. It's kind of where it's the concentrated tincture.
It doesn't go as far as Orla.
That's true. Orla is the middle school that was built from ground up, correct?
No, preschool, middle school,
oh, wow.
middle school, and high school.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so Orla has the whole darn thing. Excuse me. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dry in the car. And so we're just winding through our little dilapidated but slightly charming neighborhood here. Looks like we've got the little dial lift guy up ahead. I don't want to have to be in their way. Usually this house across the way has a rather lovely kitty kind of installed. Yes, definitely hanging out. Is it there now? No, it's trying to stay warm. And this is a magical house across the way. I just really love it, and it's like up against something. On the other side, I might get in trouble. Am I going to be politically incorrect here?
Yeah.
But and I'll try to be politically incorrect as best I can. But this place is so lovely. It's just full of everything nice. But what I wanted to bring up was here you'll see the sign for Grub. And Grub is this really, it's a do-gooder organization. And as you can see, they put in garden boxes and gardens for people around town. And they always do it for the HUD people. They always move people in. And these are people that are immigrants or from another place. And they came in and they made the Grub people come. And as soon as I saw the Grub people, it was like I could see the future because I've seen it before. And yet they always love to make them come. It's like they like to stand there and watch these volunteer guys with their shovels or something. And, planting the tomatoes, putting in the boxes. And then, like you saw, they just absolutely let it go. They never even make an attempt to do anything, but just let the whole thing turn to weeds. And then the other half of the yard, kind of went badly too. This house was another one like that, although recently, I don't know if there was some sort of eviction, but it's like kind of a quieter group moved in. And then over here we had a sort of Leave It to Beaver house, although I think I saw that they were Hillary voters. No, Hildebeest. Not to be too political here. Sorry, you guys. So here we are with our little kind of state shirkers getting kind of the good stuff, a little bit of this kind of cream of the crop stuff. Like here's this gorgeous home here, and then the lady always has these kind of dopey sort of Bernie signs, and that the people that vote for Bernie probably could never build homes like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but they kind of are living in these historic places, and the people that built and are families of these historic places, a lot of them have just gotten shoved out. I always call that Bernie's basement there. Is that naughty? Oh, look, wait, we've got a shirker coming up here, a real live one, so we can maybe take a look. That's from that super fancy building. So these people are in the little Versailles Palace, and they get to afford the big umbrellas. And here, once again, is that fancy Meridian, and I have not even seen that in any Vegas hotels, not even in those $1 trillion a night things. There's a thermometer up behind us that we just passed, and then we've got a sign here that says South 5, and I like that. I think it's funny that they get so much signage telling them it's this temperature, it's that temperature. Here, we get to walk. There's one. That looks like the friendliest one I've ever seen, and dressed in little Howard Johnson colors. I like that. That's good to finally see. And once again, look, there's something under construction there, of course, because they can't stop. They're little North Korea, and they just cannot stop themselves. And here we've got, I don't know if this is a state worker or what this is here, on our little tour of the world on Friday the 13th. Oi. Let's go by our little house that got busted twice and see what's going on with it. There, I think, is that a little state worker there? It just might be. It just might be. And we'll end the tour at this little, oh, look at that furniture.
Oh, it's couch season.
Okay, it is. It's couch season. Wet couch season. What a time to put out a couch in the middle of the rain. Okay, so look at it. It just looks so suburban and sweet. The little yellow house with no police. The yellow house with no police. And then across the way is the perfect person who has like this amazing house with very good cats and a good garden. Have the best day ever. Friday the 13th or not. Many meows.